Welcome back to the channel, Farm with Nick. Thanks so much for joining me here again on Riverbend on my custom dairy farm. And I am in the month of July, just kind of finishing up this month here. And I have a lot of just odds and ends to kind of take care of here. So I'd figure I'd bring you along. So I'm just finishing up some of this baling here. I have a handful of rows left, and this is, oops, I have a little bit more there. And this is the hay that I'm working on right now, and then that field going forward right there, that'll be a silage pickup there. Alright, let me do a little bit more here, but I have some silage to actually pick up. These hay bales, you can see I finished up that back field. I have all of those to pick up. And then I have the main cattle barn. They need some straw in there. And I have the other field actually up by the house that I want to get going on as well. And that's for the second cutting on that as well. So a lot to kind of take care of here, kind of finish up the month here in July before I get into August, which will kind of take us into fall and get into harvest season already. So it's going quick here. I'm trying to enjoy it here while it lasts. I know it's a lot of baling here, you've seen, but yeah, I'm enjoying it while it's still going here. Alright, so let me kind of finish up this pass here. And this is still the modded round baler. I haven't switched it out for my original one. So just using up the round bale netting from this. And I think at the end of this, I'm probably just going to take off that mod. I guess for me, I'm okay with just using the regular one. It is nice that you don't have to put on any super strength or lumberjack to actually get the bales and lift them around. So if you're a console player, absolutely go for that. I completely understand. But for my purposes, I think I'm all set. I'm good. Alright, wow, only 4 more rows really on this. And then I'm done with this middle field. So really not too bad here. And I know I said 1 more bale as I did another one. I apologize. Alright, drop this off. Okay, so I'll come back and let's see. I need to get some straw. And actually, well, let's take the white over there. I have it parked over here, but can use our other new tractor, actually. Let's just park this over here. And otherwise, yeah, the cattle are doing pretty well. I'm happy with everything that's going on with them. But let's get into 710 here. And let's get into our straw spreader. Let's get over there. Now for the straw, I just need to get some in the main barn. And now that the manure pit is working, yes, it gives me some incentive to actually do that task and not skip it. Alright. I don't think these are, no. These aren't the liftable ones. But that's fine. So this is the straw actually I bought way back when I started this series, and I'm still kind of just finishing it up out of that bale barn that's back there. So I figured I'd finish that up. Now I do have a wheat field that I planted a while back, And my plan is to actually make some bales out of that too. So I'm excited to actually use that. Alright, so I need to be on the other side. Now this is probably a little too much for this. Yeah, probably needs a little more power, but I do like this tractor, so I want to put it to work here. Alright, so we'll give them some, and then I have all that hay to start picking up. And honestly, I want to pick up that other silage that's up by the house too. I want to get to that. Alright, so this is going to be like super duper slow here. At least I'll pull off to the side and let that kind of just skid. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, I tried. I'm gonna move on from this tractor. Just not enough. And I can't remember what engine I put in it. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I have to look at that. Maybe you can change the engine power in here. I do like it a lot, so the more I can use it, the happier I am. Alright, we'll just use this tractor now. But yes, I want to keep that silage kind of picked up, like I said. That way I can get my second cutting on that field right by the house. And then after it's all mowed up, I can get to windrowing. And then I don't know if I'll do silage again on that or not, because I am doing it on the smaller field, which I honestly really enjoy doing it on those smaller fields. And then the larger fields, I really did enjoy doing the hay instead, so I might kind of keep with that process. There's our cattle in there, they're all doing well. Alright, let's hop in here. There we go. Dump this out. And let's see where they're at. It's been a while. Yeah, almost nothing. But it's been a while just for the fact that I haven't put any in because no incentive and no manure coming out. So now that it's working, and I'll drive by that here in a second so you can see the new manure pit. But yeah, now that it's working, I'm a-okay with taking care of that and putting the straw back in. And I think there is some, it goes to the second one. Yeah, let's just fill her up. I think there's some in that red barn. Yes, so we're good there. We got 24,000 liters in the calf barn, so all set with that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done this task, but why not? Let's start going again with it. I'm happy to. So one thing I did want to mention when I'm thinking of it, and I don't think I've ever really plugged it except talking about it on the community tab, was my store that I made for the channel. And see, there's the manure pit right there with the tractor and the spreader, so that's all ready to go. But it does work now. So anyways, going back to that, let me let this car pass. Should go around. But yeah, I haven't plugged or even really said anything on any of my videos, honestly, about my online store that I have made for the channel, Farm with Nick, and it has a lot of just odds and ends, different little, things, trinkets or shirts, sweatshirts, and honestly, for me, I feel like I just kind of made it for the fact that I wanted some like merchandise for myself, and be able to like walk around with it. But I just wanted to give a quick little plug about it. You know, if you're interested, you know, go for it. You know, yes, I make a little bit on it, but honestly, it's not enough. It's nothing much. Just some extra little pocket change, but I made it, you know, for those people that want to kind of support the community and, you know, get something a little bit unique. You know, if you're into Farming Simulator, and you want to kind of show that off and kind of support the channels. I know there are other YouTube channels that I even have bought their merchandise, and just for the simple fact of being able to have something unique. And, you know, when I'm like visiting my family and friends, it's honestly it's a fun little conversation starter to go, hey, what's that shirt about? And there's our dog as I'm running over it. I'm so sorry, Oscar. Let me check this. I think this silage is ready. Yes, it is ready. Okay. Just to double check before I put it all in the trailer. But yeah, it's just something I've never really plugged that much on the channel. Just wanted to mention it. I probably won't mention it that much, but you'll probably see it enough and maybe get annoyed with it that like I plug my products on the channel there. But yeah, I mean, go for it if you want to support the channel. If not, that's completely fine with me. And I know a lot of you ask for my farm builds, which I'm more than happy to hand out. I am not charging you right now for any of those, and I'm fine with that. I really enjoy making them, and honestly, if you want to plan them, go for it. I'm happy to kind of hand that out to you. So thought I kind of just plug the channel there a little bit with my merchandise. And like I said, I even purchased some merchandise with other channels, and they're not Farming Simulator channels. They're other like outdoor types of channels that I like and I watch. But yeah, it's just a fun like conversation starter, I feel like, and I enjoy supporting those channels because, you know, we're all busy, and I appreciate what they do and appreciate their content. So anyways, that is that. All right, let's unload the bales, and I don't know if I need to back up. I want to place it right there and right there. Okay. All right, and I think there's just a couple more, and then let's get a mower on them. I know those other two bales that are kind of like out. Let's see. Let's bring them over, honestly. Because these two, it's just a random thing. Oh, there we go. They took it. And did it take them? There we go. And that should take it too. Yeah, and that'll just help sort it a little better. Okay. And what is it? 3 over there. But yeah, I'm still liking that view. It looks nice. Now that I can see across, look at that nice big grass field. I think it's grass over there. Tempting to go purchase that. The only thing about that is getting over there all the time and taking stuff like all the way around through town or taking it through the ferry. So I don't know, maybe that's for another day, but it's just kind of cool that you can see that when you couldn't before. All right, and that'll be good here. I just unload them. Oops. There we go. Okay. So that's quite a bit of silage. You know, I don't know if that'll last me through winter. It might. I mean, that's 4 trailer loads. So I feel like we're making really good progress. You know, as I slam into that, of course. You know, my plan is to obviously continue maybe making a little bit more, but I want to get to a place where I feel comfortable and, you know, kind of getting there with what we need for the farm. All right. Let's get over to the mower, and I'm just going to get the large mower out. And what do I want to use? This one, the 7810. Let's use the white. I haven't used that in a while, and it is one of my favorites. And I think it's sometimes it is here. Sometimes I just forget where I park everything, especially in these like summer months. I feel like, you know, I don't have to park it back inside all the time, but then other times, you know, when it's winter or whatever, I want to get everything inside. I kind of like that idea. So, anyways, all right, let's get them going. I'm just gonna set them, and it looks like it's all set. We'll get them going, and let's jump. Now I know I need to finish. Oops, lower pickup. I know I need to finish all these, so let's do only these 4 rows left here, making good progress. And then I got all these hay bales. I'm just gonna put them in that shed, which honestly there's still plenty of room in there. So do that, see how far I get here, and then also work on the next thing. So I've been doing like every other row, kind of going back and forth, and I like that a lot with doing some of this baling instead of doing like the tight corners and trying to bale. But yeah, all this hay, I will keep it, but honestly, if I really feel like I don't need it, I will start selling it, which I know it's probably not a lot. The price, you know, I'm not going to make a lot off of it, but if I do that silage, that's where, yeah, maybe I could make some money. But I do like the color change too, so when I go back around, see if you notice the color difference on those grass rows compared to the hay rows here. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a sec. Alright, 2 more passes. We're almost there. Alright, so these 2 are hay rows. And then if you kind of look over to the left, those are grass rows, and it's got a nice lighter texture to it there. And I just noticed that, honestly, when I was playing and before I started recording, I just noticed that. So I was like, oh, okay, there you go. I did not notice that in the first cutting, and I'll be honest, I didn't. So that was kind of nice to see, like, especially if I forget. Oh, what was that again? You can kind of just glance at it and go, oh, it's that lighter row texture. It's the grass. And then, oh, it's the darker. It's the hay. So I thought that was interesting. Oh, so close. Look at that. 99%. I thought I was going to get there on that row. There it is. All right. All right, last stretch here. And then I kind of like this, task. I know it kind of seems tedious after a while, but I like this, that I can, get these cuttings off these fields, do all this, and then now I'm going to be able to utilize not just slurry on the fields to help fertilize. I'm going to be able to use the manure spreader. So I'm really kind of excited to get going back into that. I like the aspect of using the cattle and being able to get something from them and not just selling it. I could, or do like a BGA type of thing, but I don't know. I guess my style is to use it back on the fields. I guess that's what I enjoy to do. All right, and that is it. Got hay. So I wonder, I don't know, is it going to mess it up if I do? Because I don't think I can't unload that, can I? Is it going to mess up my grass for silage here? I don't know. So I want to get rid of this hay. All right. Whenever in doubt, save the game. Honestly, I think I'm done with this baler anyways. I could just get rid of it and then get out my other one. Let's just do that. All right. So, oops. Sometimes I forget where the vehicles are. Now to know which one is which, it's got a lot more hours on the other one. Okay, that's 0.8, 1.7. Yeah, it's this one. Yep, there we go. Yep, and there's the hay. You see it on the road there? That's funny. All right. All right, that looks cool. Look at all that. A lot of bales. All right, let's go and grab my other one. Let's jump in the build mode really fast. Oh, they're doing... Oh, not too bad. Yeah, okay. Cutting that pretty good. All right. And I think I parked my other baler sitting there. Yep, I see it. There it is. And let's do a loop. Turn this around. Let's get that done. And I might just kind of call it good once I get baling on that. Because then... kind of get into the silage. It's gonna let me open it here. No. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna grab it out. Make it go a little faster. Alright, so let me just continue working on this a little bit. Let's see where we're at with the netting. Oh, pretty good. Oh, hey! And look at that. There's already grass in here. Let me know. Maybe I'm just missing something. I thought there was a way to unload. So, like, pretend like I was doing hay and I got this out. Would it switch over to hay? I don't know. I guess I'm just, or not thinking of it right now. Let's get this one out of the water. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not just thinking of it right now. But I can't remember. If I go into hay with this being full of some grass, will it actually trigger hay? Or will it be stuck on that? I don't know. There we go. I don't know, it's one of those times where I'm like, I can't remember. It's been a long day. That sort of thing. You know what I mean. It happens. Alright, and this, wow, look at that. Only 4 passes and then I'm good. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I will make silage again by the house. I really don't mind that task. I enjoy it. I know it's not the most stimulating task to watch, but, you know, kind of getting through summer here with the cattle and everything, you know, then I'm going to get into all this other field work with the combines, you know, and even that, after a while, it's like, oh, another field to harvest, all that stuff. But, you know, they each have their own merits. Okay. Kind of finish up a little bit here. Do a loop here. See if I can get this. There we go. Alright, another loop. Back around. Probably not doing this all correct. Yeah, I'm definitely not. That person's just driving by making fun of me. And rightfully so. Alright. Just come back for those other. Okay, so kind of looking at what I need to do, you can see, wow, all that hay out there needs to be picked up. These grass bales now have to be wrapped, so I need to work on that. And then I'm gonna keep working on that field where that worker is mowing. Gotta windrow that, and I'll probably just bale grass and then do silage wrap on that too. Why not? And then get some more silage. And I think with the silage, I don't know if I should just start putting it into the barn there, and then that way I'm just ready to go. If I think it's too much, I can start wrapping it, kind of thing. So we'll see with that. Kind of undecided, but I know I can make some good money with actually doing that. So definite possibility. So all right, I will let you guys go there. Thank you so much for joining me here on my custom dairy farm. If you are new to the channel, I'd love to have you kind of tag along and follow along with this playthrough series and others, and also check out some of my farm builds. I'm excited for all the new kind of mod maps that are coming out to Farming Simulator, and I'm excited to kind of, you know, check them out and possibly look at playing on them and or doing some builds on them. So stay tuned for all of that. A lot to come here on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you tag along. And Thank you again for watching. Hope you guys all have a good one. Take care.